Why there is no new Georgie and Mandy's first marriage this week, December 19th, and when episode 8 releases, television fans are used to the rhythm of weekly releases. The anticipation builds, the countdown begins, and then, suddenly, the network throws a curveball. No new episode this week. That's exactly what's happening with Georgie and Mandy's first marriage, CBS's newest Young Sheldon spinoff. On December 19th, audiences tuning in for the latest chapter of Georgie and Mandy's chaotic, heartfelt marriage journey will be left wondering why episode 8 is missing from the schedule. It's not a cancellation, and it's certainly not the end of the season. Rather, it's part of a very intentional scheduling plan tied to the holiday season, television rating strategies, and the broader legacy of the Big Bang Theory universe. Let's break down why there's a break, what it means for the show's momentum, and when fans can expect episode 8 to finally air. Why Georgie and Mandy's first marriage is taking a break. One, the holiday hiatus tradition. Television networks have long followed a predictable pattern. Shows typically take a winter break in December. With Christmas, Hanukkah, and New Year's filling people's schedules, live TV viewership dips significantly. Rather than waste a brand new episode during a time when fewer people are tuning in, networks hold back their best content for the new year when audiences return to their regular routines. CBS is no stranger to this tradition. Young Sheldon itself often paused for the holidays, leaving cliffhangers dangling into January. Now, Georgie and Mandy's first marriage is inheriting the same release rhythm. Building anticipation for episode 8, the show is still early in its first season, and CBS is playing the long game. By spreading out the release schedule, the network ensures the series will carry momentum deeper into the television season. Rather than burning through episodes before the new year, they're giving fans a reason to return after the holiday season ends. Episode 7 ended with emotional weight, as Georgie struggled with balancing work, fatherhood, and being a husband at just 19 years old. Mandy, meanwhile, is still adjusting to life as a young mom while trying not to lose her sense of self. The hiatus leaves these storylines hanging, intensifying fan curiosity about where the couple's journey goes next. 3. Strategic placement for sweeps. Networks also plan around sweeps months, periods where TV ratings are measured closely to set advertising prices. February is one of the biggest sweeps periods of the year. By delaying an episode now, CBS is setting itself up for a strong run into January and February, making sure the season's big plotlines unfold when ratings matter most. The missing episode 8. What we know? Fans eager to see what happens next are especially anxious because Georgie and Mandy's first marriage has only just begun to establish its identity. Unlike Young Sheldon, which balanced comedy with a bittersweet inevitability, we always knew George as her tragic fate. This spin-off is about beginnings. It's messy, romantic, and full of growing pains. Where episode 7 left us. Episode 7 highlighted the strain of early marriage, especially for a couple as young and inexperienced as Georgie and Mandy. Georgie's attempt to provide for his family has come with sacrifices, while Mandy's dreams of independence often clash with her new role as a mother. The break before episode 8 means fans are left to speculate about whether Mandy will continue pursuing her career dreams, even if it strains her marriage, how Georgie will mature or stumble under the weight of responsibility, whether new conflicts with Sheldon's family, especially Mary and Mima, will spill over into the marriage. By holding back episode 8 until after December 19th, CBS is ensuring viewers stew over these questions during the holiday lull. When will episode 8 release? CBS has confirmed that Georgie and Mandy's first marriage episode 8 will return on Thursday, January 9, 2025. That's 3 weeks after the December 19th skip, giving the series time to reset after the holidays. Here's the upcoming schedule as it currently stands. December 19, 2024, no new episode holiday hiatus begins. December 26, 2024 and January 2, 2025, no new episodes holiday break continues. January 9, 2025, Georgie and Mandy's first marriage episode 8 premieres. This means the series will kick off the new year with fresh momentum, resuming weekly releases through the rest of January and into spring. How the break affects the show's momentum. 1. Audience frustration versus audience loyalty. The downside of a break is obvious. Audiences grow restless. Many fans were already adjusting to the tonal shift between Young Sheldon and Georgie and Mandy's first marriage. Losing momentum so soon in the season could test casual viewers' patience. On the other hand, this is a franchise with a fiercely loyal fan base. The Big Bang Theory and Young Sheldon fans have stuck with the universe for nearly 2 decades. That loyalty all but guarantees they'll return in January, especially since CBS is heavily promoting the show as the emotional successor to Young Sheldon. 2. Giving time for word-of-mouth growth. Breaks can also help newer shows gain traction. The hiatus allows new viewers to catch up on earlier episodes, binge-watch the first half of the season, and join the fanbase before episode 8 launches. For a spin-off, this kind of slow-burn growth is essential. 3. Setting up bigger stories. CBS likely wants episode 8 to feel like the true turning point of the season. By delaying it until January, the show can shift into higher-stakes storytelling, potentially involving bigger conflicts, emotional milestones, or appearances from other members of Sheldon's family. Comparing the break to Young Sheldon's hiatuses, this isn't the first time fans of this TV universe have had to endure a mid-season break. Young Sheldon often skipped weeks around Thanksgiving and Christmas, especially in later seasons. In fact, the holiday hiatus became part of the viewing tradition. What's different now is that Georgie and Mandy's first marriage is still proving itself. While Young Sheldon could afford breaks without losing audience trust, this new series is still under pressure to demonstrate it can carry its own narrative weight. The hiatus is both a challenge and an opportunity. If episode 8 delivers, fans will feel the wait was worth it. What to expect when the show returns? When episode 8 premieres on January 9, 2025, viewers can expect the following narrative threads to dominate. 1. Georgie's growing pains. Georgie's immaturity has always been part of his character, but now the stakes are higher. Fans should expect him to confront new pressures that test his ability to step up as a husband and father. 2. Mandy's independence. Mandy is one of the spin-off's most compelling characters because she refuses to be boxed into the supportive wife trope. Her push for independence could lead to tension that defines the season's second half. 3. Family interference. No Big Bang Theory spin-off is complete without meddling family dynamics. Mima, Mary, and even Sheldon could factor into Georgie and Mandy's story in ways that complicate their fragile marriage. 4. Comedy in the chaos. While the show leans more heavily on drama than Young Sheldon, episode 8 will likely recenter the humor that has kept fans invested. The comedy of errors in Georgie's life is what makes the show both entertaining and relatable. Final thoughts. The absence of a new Georgie and Mandy's first marriage episode on December 19th isn't cause for panic. It's simply part of CBS's holiday strategy. While it can be frustrating for fans eager to see what happens next, the break positions episode 8 to land with maximum impact in January. This spin-off is still finding its rhythm, balancing the lighthearted tone of Young Sheldon with the more complicated realities of young marriage and parenthood. The hiatus gives fans time to reflect on the couple's struggles so far, speculate about where their story is headed, and gear up for a strong second half of the season. So while this week may feel empty without Georgie and Mandy, the wait will soon pay off. Circle January 9, 2025 on your calendar. That's when episode 8 arrives, ready to pick up the pieces and push this unconventional love story into its next chapter. So while this week may feel empty without Georgie and Mandy, the wait will soon pay off. Circle January 9, 2025 on your calendar. That's when episode 8 arrives, ready to pick up the pieces and push this unconventional love story into its next chapter.